Hi everyone, happy Monday. I hope your week has gotten off to a good start. Just thought I'd jump on quickly to say hi and offer some top tips that I would suggest if you are looking for a job in the UK, especially from outside the UK. For those of you who have maybe never lived in the UK at all, you don't have too many connections there or acquaintances, and you're completely unfamiliar with a lot of things, how things work, and knowing where to start with your job search. So a couple of things that I would mention that you would really benefit you from doing. So one of the first things is to obviously look at where your skills and your profession fits into the UK labour market. So there is the information on the gov.co.uk website about the shortage occupations in the UK. So of course, predominantly these are in IT, but not only IT. So now healthcare workers as well, and all different types of roles. So look on the list of shortage occupations, see if your job or a similar job is there. And this is going to increase your chances when looking for jobs and applying for jobs, because then they meet the eligibility requirements for sponsorship, which employers have to demonstrate. And the second thing is to obviously look on the sponsor, the register of sponsor license holders to see if an employer has a sponsor license. But that does not necessarily mean that they can sponsor every job. So this would slightly decrease your chances if you're just applying for companies that have the sponsor license, because the role itself might not meet the eligibility requirements or be on the shortage occupation list. So in that case, looking at jobs where they're actively saying and they're explicitly saying that they will and can sponsor international candidates for jobs. So these are the kind of job adverts that we find, and we put them in the newsletter. So this is to save you time applying for jobs that basically they're not sponsoring at all. So you're either not going to hear back from them, or you'll just get a rejection email based on your current location if you're outside the UK. So these things are really important. It's going to increase your chances and not waste your own time or other people's times. The other thing is to make sure your CV is in the UK format. I say this time and time again, but I will say it till I'm blue in the face. Even if you are applying for jobs where the possibilities that they could sponsor you, if your CV is not in an appropriate format, it's too long, or you've got a photo on it, or you've got your personal details like date of birth, age, and marital status. These are things that are not done in the UK. It's not appropriate. And when the CV gets to the recruiter or employer, they're not familiar with it. The way it's written, the tone, the use of English, all of those things, they'll just disregard it. It doesn't matter what your skills are and what your experience is. If you're showing that you're unfamiliar with how things work in the UK, then they're not really going to be very enthusiastic about offering you an interview, are they? Because they'll think that this person doesn't understand the UK market or recruitment process. So really make sure that your CV is in the UK format. I have a CV tutorial on my LinkedIn, on my YouTube channel. I've got lots of articles that I've written about CVs, how to convert your Indian resume into a UK CV, and also for anyone that's unfamiliar about UK CV formats, there's lots of articles on the prino.co.uk website in the blog section. So have a look on there. And you can edit your CV yourself, obviously, or you can get a professional CV writer like myself to do it for you. So it's nice and polished, and significantly increases your chances of getting interviews, which is what you need and want your CV to be doing for you. And the other thing I would say is always sending a cover letter with your CV, as long as they welcome that. If they say not to, then obviously don't. But a CV without cover letters, like a burger without a bun. The two should go hand in hand, and use that opportunity to get across more about yourself, elaborate on your skills and your experience, and it's going to increase your chances of getting interviews, because you'll stand out automatically compared to candidates who didn't bother writing a cover letter. The other thing is LinkedIn. So, utilize the platform to your benefit. You don't need to pay for the premium account to really get the benefits from LinkedIn. You just need to be consistent. You need to be proactive. You need to be appropriate as well, and showcase your professional identity on there. Interact on the platform. Don't just have a profile. Don't just write that you're looking for a job in the UK. Can anyone refer me? And please do not contact recruiters, employers, or people like myself and just asking for referrals. So if I was looking for a job in India or Australia or France, for example, I wouldn't just send my CV to someone that I have found who helps job seekers and say, please refer me for any suitable openings. It's really not the done thing on this side of the world. Firstly, you don't know me, you don't know who I am, you don't know how I am professionally, if I'm actually very good at my job or not. I've not built up a rapport with you. How could you possibly vouch for me and advocate for me to an employer when you don't even know me? So that these things just don't really happen. So you need to make an effort to network with people, build a rapport, sign up to free events, information sessions that companies put on about their recruitment process, and then you would follow recruiters, you would like and comment on their activity. So these are, be a person, be personable, and don't just be a robot and message people and ask them to be referred when it's just not going to happen. It's not the way things work. You can contact recruiters definitely to have a discussion about your profile and the kind of opportunities you're looking for, but really just sending your CV and asking them to refer you is not going to do it. So yeah, the whole etiquette thing is really, really key. Again, I've written a couple of articles about that. And this is where a lot of people can fall down on. You don't know what you don't know. It's not your fault. But I'm helping you gain the knowledge and develop the knowledge of the do's and don'ts for looking for a job in the UK. If you're looking from outside the UK or completely unfamiliar, then these are the things that I would suggest to focus on before even thinking about sponsorship. Okay, the sponsorship comes at the end. It comes when you've got the job offer, because you've got the interview, because you've worked on your CV, because you've built connections, because you've been active on LinkedIn. So thinking again about the end outcome and then taking those steps back. How are you going to get there? Well, you're going to do these things that I've suggested, and guaranteed it will help. But remember to be consistent, persevere, don't get frustrated, don't have a bad attitude, just keep going. The people who have been successful, they have not got the first job they applied for, or the second, or the 100th maybe. They've taken their time. They have they've sought advice. They have been consistent. They've set time aside. They've put the effort in, and they've gotten the job and the sponsorship. So please try and implement some of these strategies that I'm advising, because it will help you. And I hate to see international candidates fall down on very, very small things that could have been avoided and could have been rectified. So please try your best to put these things into practice. And obviously, if you need any help or support from me, you can sign up as a private client for CV, cover letter, interview skills, career coaching. I'm available until the first week of February, when I go off for maternity leave, and I will not be taking on private clients from February onwards until further notice. So yes, thanks very much for listening to this video, and I hope you found it helpful. And good luck with your job search, and please keep looking at the newsletter. That is still going to be going, and we do a lot of research on finding those roles for you. So use those to your advantage, and good luck. All the best. Ciao for now.